78th East Anglia Greyhound Derby final, 1947, the first running. And do you know what? In those early years, Trap 1 won 4 of the first finals. Will Trap 1 win tonight? Druids say go for Patrick Janssens, one of 3 unbeaten finalists. Draws the inside, 7 from 9 in the red. Statistically got a great chance. And that's even not talking about the form. Trumpers Bobcat in 2 for Kevin Copple. Could just move off a little bit and give room to the inside. Murrow in Cozy for Richard Fitch. His only run of the night. He's been patient, but his only run is in a big one. Unbeaten in the fight in the competition so far. Nowhere to go. Runs out of the 4 for Sally Johnson from Swindon. Good luck to Sally and her owner John Schofield. Swift Depot's got the stamina on the outside for John Mullins. Looks for 4 on the night. And Get Up Me Son on the outside for Carol Weatherall. There, the all-important 6.
Get the bettings in for the big one, Gary. What we got?
Yeah, you know, they say never trust the bookie, but this boy here, he said they're going to go up 4-6, and that's what they have gone up. 4-6, Trap 1 going to go down the card. Trap 2, 14-1, Trumpers Bobcat. Trap 3, a bit of 9-2. The 4 dogs, 14. 5 dogs, Swift Depot. Plenty of people fancy 5 tonight. You think it can run one close, don't you? And 6-1 the bottom. Get Up Me Son, but all the money for the 1 dog. I thought, I did early.
So we have got the betting in. Druids say go. Of course, we knew she was going to be short. We knew she was going to be shorter than she was at the top of the show when these ones have been firing in.
Absolutely. I mean, remember, she's been here before. Druids say go was a red-hot, odds-on favourite to win the Coral Golden Sprint earlier this year. Things didn't quite go to plan there. They'll be hoping connections that things do go to plan here. Druids say go in Trap 1. We've got a chance to see it semi-final. There's legends everywhere. I've just seen Tony Calvin walk past. It's fantastic.
Unbelievable.
Paul Keeley's here as well. Great work.
And this is Druids say go winning the semi-final from last week. Beat Nowhere to Go in second place by just over 2 lengths. I mean, there was slight crowding at the opening corner, which was why we've taken it from the second bend, but she's just so strong over this trip.
Certainly is, and she's clocking really good times, but it's that draw. We've got 2 railers.
Yeah.
Had she been in 2, I think this race has a completely different complexion.
Yeah.
But because she's in Trap 1, Trap 1 seems to be doing pretty well, as Gary, fair play, alluded to right at the start of the programme, so the warning was there. Yeah. But equally, she's still going to have to go and do it. And we've seen the performances of John Mullins' greyhounds tonight. 3 winners, I think, absolutely flying. Get Up Me Son's also very talented. And then you've got that local contingent, of course, along with Swift Depot, Murray and Cozy, Trumpers, Bobcat. We've heard from Richard Barnes and Steve Carter. I think they're all very nervous, but they know they've got greyhounds that can do the business. And then fair play to Sally Johnson. I've seen John Schofield, big-time owner, has done his time. It'd be great for them. That'd be a big story. I'd imagine that this is Sally's first Cat 1. I'm guessing, I think so, but certainly hasn't won a Cat 1. And that would be another massive story as well. And I'm sure there's plenty of nerves around the place.
There certainly are. Now, we've seen John Mullins win plenty this evening. He's got Swift Depot. We're going to have a look at his semi-final. He beat Trumpers Bobcat, and Swift Depot, for me, you know, he's coming out of 6 here. He's not the trappiest runner. He did have Bombay the Joker in this semi-final as well. He completely blew the start. He did get a little bit of trouble as well, Swift Depot, but the thing with this greyhound is he's won over 6 bends in open class. You think at this point he's out, and then he comes through, and it's unbelievable.
He's one that got away from me, I have to say, because I remember seeing him in the Ladbroke Summer Classic, and he was in the semi-finals, finished 3rd, first 2 qualifying. He's beaten half a length away, in fact less than that, away from a place in the Summer Classic final, which was won by Droopy's Clue. Favourite, of course, hot favourite to win the St Ledger at the weekend. Really did catch the eye here. I should have backed him anti-post on that, but you kind of think that some of the 4-bend greyhounds might just get away, but he's showing a lot of speed, and he's got a good man in his corner.
Now, a greyhound that really impressed me last week was Murrow and Cozy, who beat Get Up Me Son. And what impressed me the most is this lad is absolutely pink. So he's got out the boxes from 4. He's in 3 this evening. He stays true to his racing line. So as long as Trumpers Bobcat does manage to kind of stay true out the boxes, I think Murrow and Cozy is going to manage to steer up to the first bend. What impressed me the most, though, is when we get to this point, Get Up Me Son starts to head him into the final 2 bends. And Murrow and Cozy goes, no. I'm going to fight back. He's a real battling greyhound, and he's managed to fight back on the inside, and he's not won by just a head. He's won by a length and a quarter, which is a really good effort, and he's matched the time that Druids Sago put in on the first round of 27.55. It was superb for me.
It's tenacious, it was resolute, and we'll need more of that. It's just going to be that crucial lids rise.
Yeah.
What happens there? Two comes out running, a little bit similar to our previous race with Cartwright's Lad.
Yes.
Taking that step to the right, but breaking. Romeo Kingpin, no chance. We could have something similar here. Hopefully not.
Fingers crossed, but we're going to go back to the betting ring and see what's going on.
Yeah, just a quick update. It is absolutely booming down here. Gary, what's going on?
So look at the people here. Look, honestly, there must be 60 people waiting for the bookies to go evens. They'll have a long wait, I can assure you. They're laying 6 to 4 on, but nothing's got... the 5 dogs gone to 9 or 2. Bottom's gone to 10. All the money's for the top, but they're all waiting for even. They won't get on, Joe, I can assure you. Look at the crowd here, look, unbelievable.
Here we go, they're coming to parade.
They sure are. They are on parade for the Click Competition's 78th East Anglian Greyhound Derby Grand Final. 78 years of this superb competition on the East Coast. I mean, I've never been to Yarmouth before. You know what I did yesterday? I put in Yarmouth in my sat-nav and didn't realise there was 2 of them. Yeah. I wasn't sure.
You might have been slightly late for our call yesterday afternoon if you're on the Isle of Wight.
But no, I've never been to Yarmouth. It's certainly a place that I'll be coming back to. And there are the runners coming out onto the track. There's my lad, Murrow and Cozy. He's the one I want to win. I've put my hard-earned on Murrow and Cozy as well at a nice price. It'd be a great local winner. I just hope Trumper's Bobcat can stay true out the boxes. If we keep a good racing line out the boxes for everybody, everybody's got a good chance. And what I will say, I've not said it all night so far, I usually look out for the waggiest tail on parade, and it looks like Druids Sago's a very happy little girl.
Exactly, and they'll be cheering her on, no doubt about that. The owners, the Value Racing Club, Co-UK, Cheryl Jansen's doing the honours in terms of parading Druids Sago there. Red hot favourite for the Coral Golden Sprint final earlier this year. Things didn't quite work out, but Patrick's had so many East Anglian Greyhound Derby finalists. He has won it, Kalara Line, in 2020, but he had the runner-up in 21 with Bocco's John Joe, also the run-up in 22 with Kulavani's Shadow, likes of Kilmore Lemon, Seaglass Phantom, those, you know, greyhounds that live long in the memory. So he probably thinks he should have won more, but he's got a chance of winning number 2. Kevin Cobbold and Trumper's Bobcat for Stephen Carter. We've heard from Stephen Carter. We've also heard from Richard Barnes. Good luck to Richard. And the 2 Keiths, Keith Henson and Keith Waring with Murrow and Cozy. Nowhere to go for John Schofield and Sally Johnson. And Colin Mason, Swift Depot, and Daniel Ornstein for Get Me Up, Son.
Indeed, so we
Get Up Me Son even, sorry.
It's all right, it's all right. We are going to go to the boxes shortly for the 78th running of the East Anglian Greyhound Derby Grand Final. I cannot believe we are on post time, everybody. It's your very last chance to get involved if you do fancy one here for the big race of the evening. I can't believe, Hobbsy, we're already at the biggest race of the night. It's whizzed by.
It has whizzed by, absolutely. It's been some really good action here this evening. It does help when you've got a big crowd. They're enjoying their greyhound racing, and that is what it's all about. But it's also about these crucial minutes or seconds going into this final, because the anticipation for the owners involved and the trainers as well, they're not without nerves. They want to see their greyhounds get round safely, but also win the big prize.
They certainly do. Now, they are about to load up for the 78th running of the East Anglian Greyhound Derby, sponsored by Click Competitions, as we've heard. You can win a green Lamborghini if you want. 4-5 for Druids Sago. So has eased. We're getting closer to that evens, or levels your devils, as they said in the betting ring. Not quite, but almost. Last one's about to come forwards. Daryl, it's the big one. I can't wait.
Oh, me and you both. The Click Competition's 78th East Anglia Greyhound Derby final, then, worth £15,000, with many thanks to our sponsors, and good luck to all the connections. The hare is on the move for the biggest race of the year at the wonderful Great Yarmouth Stadium. Here's the bunny at the boxes, and away they go. Druids Sago. It was red for go and got away quickly. Get Up Me Son on the outside will come and challenge. Then Nowhere to Go in the black moves forward into third. Then Murrow and Cozy. They're somewhere adrift. Then these 5 moving up a place or 2. Swift Depot, but only 4th. And here's Druids Sago on the approach towards home for the Value Racing Club. And Patrick Janssens leads by about 6 lengths over Get Up Me Son in second place. Then comes Swift Depot trying to get round Nowhere to Go. But Druids Sago is a mile clear and will take the East Anglian Derby in style. Will beat Get Up Me Son in second. Nowhere to Go in third, and Swift Depot back in 4th.
Well, we've been talking her up all night. Druids say go. It was her race to lose, and Hobbsy, she's absolutely bolted in.
The beautiful beauty of greyhound races is sometimes you can overcomplicate things. This was pretty straightforward, wasn't it? She came out running on the inside. Swift Depot missed the start. That was crucial to his chances. And off the second bench, he's in charge. There was to be no repeat of being beaten at short prices in the Coral Golden Sprint final at Romford. She's bang on the money to win and be crowned the 78th East Anglian Greyhound Derby Grand Final winner. And no man deserves it more than Patrick Janssens. We had tears with John Mullin 10 years ago. I don't think the big fella will shed a tear, but he could be a little bit emotional because he's gone so close to doing what he did with Killara Lion all those years ago.
And you can see there, track 5, Swift Depot, he just doesn't quite get out the boxes. I think he's slightly anticipated it. He's a couple of, 3, 4, maybe 5 lengths behind Druids say go, and that is too far for him to peg back.
It is. I mean, he's on turns at the pickup, but of course that's after the race. And 2 missed it as well, Trumpers Bobcat. You know, that was disappointing, I'm sure, for connections there, but it meant that there was no coming together between Trumpers Bobcat or Murrow in Cozy. But up front, Druids say go is making the best of her way home. I would imagine it will be the Premier Greyhound Racing Oaks at Perry Barn. Next step for Druids say go. She's getting stronger. She's no longer a 400-metre blitz and runner at Romford. She stays all right.
Oh, she certainly does. She was running right the way through the line, and we can go down to the betting ring and see what happened.
What a race, and Gary, what a winner. And by the way, what an atmosphere that was.
Joe, I remember when we used to have the Derby at Wimbledon, they had the Derby Roar, didn't they? Well, there, when the traps open, they was just alive, this place, weren't it? Jumping up and down, and one has turned the corner. 6 has run a blinder in second, though, hasn't it? But and it been a great atmosphere. And they went 4-5 in the end, the bookies. They were like trying to tease the punters to have more on. And don't worry, they did. They kept on coming in. They weren't to be stopping the punters here tonight. Great winner, great final, wasn't it? And that's what the game's all about, isn't it? But what a win, wasn't it, Joe? You fancied it earlier as well, didn't you?
Yeah, she was 12-1 anti-post, and I had a half that price. I couldn't believe the price she was.
Yeah.
After the first round, she's gone 4-1, 9-2. She was 4-7 all day.
When she come out the tracks, I see you went, you looked. But and it lovely atmosphere. Look at the people here with the winner as well. They're all putting their arms up. It's what greyhound racing's all about. Let's have a bit of fun, Joe.
Absolutely, and what a night it's been. But we're not finished yet.
That was some run, wasn't it? And the clock will tell us 27:26. It's 9 spots off the clock. It's also the fastest time by any greyhound at Yarmouth this year. So terrific run, best race of the year, fastest time of the year. Druids say go, who has now won 18 of her last 23. That's how good she is. Well done, the Value Racing Club. And, of course, Pat Janssens. Get Up Me Son did absolutely everything he could in second at 9-1 for Carol Weatherall and David Ornstein. And Nowhere to Go was back in third for John Schofield and Sally Johnson.
Absolutely superb. I mean, she got it all right on the night. Here it is again. Boom, out the boxes. And she's stayed true to the inside as we knew she would. She was the bang railer. She's railed like a good thing. Get Up Me Son has come right behind her. She's not been worried out of things. She's managed to pull 2-3 lengths clear down the back. She's a strong running type, as you said, Hobbsy. You know, she was a 400-metre bit. She's not that anymore.
Not at all, and she stays strong enough, and absolutely look at that time. As Darryl says, fastest time at Yarmouth this year in the biggest race of the year here at the track. Absolutely perfect for Druids say go. Got to mention Get Up Me Son. They'll be delighted with that. Okay, They've not won the Derby, but he's run his race. He's trapped out well. Well done to Darren Holmes and to Carol Weatherall. And best turned out was Nowhere to Go. Well done to Sally Johnson.
Now let's go and join Emily.
Well, what a fantastic winner of the 78th running of the East Anglian Derby. I am joined by Patrick Janssens, of course, trainer of Druids say go. We are on our way to the presentation. Patrick, how was that?
Yeah, she was foot perfect at the start, and you know, once she led it at bend, she's got tremendous middle gears, and she runs this track so well and stays so well, and yeah, it was a fantastic time as well, 27:26. So yeah, she's top class, this bitch.
And she saved her best performance for the final.
Yeah, she did. You know what I mean? So yeah, she's listen, she does the same thing at Romford. Really, the more she goes to the same track, the better she gets. Really. So, yeah.
Perfect. Congratulations, and we'll catch up more after the picture.
Thank you.
Yeah, superb Patrick Janssens. As we've said all night, he is the deserving winner of the Yarmouth Derby.
Yeah, fair play to Joe as well. I think Anti-Post in the Greyhound Star was very much with Druids Stay Go, and she was plenty short enough in the market when it came to final night, and all sorts of scenes there at the podium. And just to reiterate that he's gone so close, and Kulabani Shadow very much the apple of his eye. Had a race named after him. He's now at stud, of course, and passing on, no doubt, that huge pace that he's got. But yeah, he was pretty unlucky in a couple of East Anglian Greyhound Derby finals, albeit the likes of Hopes Paddington and Watch the Limo for Mark Wallace and Seamus Cahill, respectively, were great winners. But she's done it right on the night, and things worked out. But again, that draw was crucial.
It certainly was crucial. Druids Say Go, there she is on the podium. She's quite a big bitch, actually, 29 kilos. She's done the business all the way through. She's gone unbeaten in the 78th running of the East Anglian Greyhound Derby, sponsored by Click Competitions. There's the trophy. That's what we've been waiting to see all night, and in the hands of the Connections, the Value Racing Club Co. UK. Absolutely superb.
Rhea Tillett, of course, daughter of Patrick and Cheryl on the left-hand side. I think is it Chris Jennings, I think,
yes,
of Click Competitions on the right. He's driving home in the green Lamborghini. You might give you a lift to the airport, you never know.
Now we can head back to Emily.
Well, like I said, a fantastic winner of the East Anglian Derby. We are now joined by James, head of the Value Racing Club. You can see the emotion pouring out of you. What does that mean to you?
Oh, it just means absolutely everything, and she so deserves it as well. She's got to be one of the best bitches in the country. She was really unlucky in the Pall Mall. She's going to get through, and she just caught behind her. Then the same at Romford in the final. And I think she's won something like 24 races out of 18, and until you win a big one, the rest doesn't really matter, although we know she's so good. And all she had to do tonight was break, and it was her to lose. And we've come into 3 competitions as a favourite each time. And it is nervy. You can tell my voice is going, we're going crazy. But to win one and get that category one, she deserves it. And I'm just so pleased for her and the owners as well, but so pleased for Druids. And I think the Oaks starts in a couple of weeks, so sadly she won't get too much time off. She'll be trialling next week for the Oaks, and hopefully she should go really well in that as well.
Tell us a little bit about the syndicate. How many of you are involved?
There's 10 in us, 10 in Druids Say Go. We're actually more horse racing. We've got 30 odd horses. We've had dogs with Patrick for about 3-4 years now, and we've got 2 at the moment. We bought her when she was a pup. We saw her running in Ireland, and Patrick really liked her, so we took the punt, and we could have actually had a brother as well, but I chose this one, and it's come off great. So I'm just absolutely made up, I really am.
Is this your first time at Yarmouth? Because there's just a great atmosphere, isn't it? I mean, this is one of the races to win in greyhound racing.
It is, yeah. We followed all around the country. We've been to Romford numerous times and everywhere else. But yeah, first time at Yarmouth, and although I came down for one of the heats, you just look at her. She's just such a kind, loving dog as well, and she just loves it. She's so game. It's just an awesome night.
Thank you very much, and congratulations. It definitely seems like a very passionate bunch of owners. I'm going to have a quick catch up with another one of the owners. This is Louis, part of the Value Racing Club. And would you like to explain the top you're wearing tonight?
Well, you got a Flamingo, that's her name. So me and the good lady have both got Flamingo shirts. No, amazing.
Her pet name's Flamingo, so you've got flamingos on your shirt, and it seems to have worked.
Yeah.
But that was great. Means a lot.
The way she runs, she was superb tonight. No one was going to catch her. No one was going to catch her.
Perfect. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Well, I think Flamingo's one of the strangest pet names I've heard for a greyhound so far, Hobbsy.
But to get a shirt with lots of flamingos on it, I think very good, and it's clearly brought that gentleman luck, and well done to him, and well done to the Value Racing Club, because they've enjoyed themselves, and I should imagine they've enjoyed the whole week. If they're big horse racing fans as well, they've got interest there, and with the greyhounds, and it has been, I think, the perfect couple of days here at Yarmouth with the horses and the dogs in unison. So well done to Patrick Janssens. And it's that thought, I'm just trying to think of you know, some of the queens, Queen Joni potentially will be going off to the Oaks.
Yeah.
I'm imagining so. Avengate Venus as well for Phil Milner after the Empress. You know, maybe New Destiny, possibly they'll go for the Oaks as well, and they're going to be taking on this bit. So already that race is shaping up to be fabulous.
Absolutely superb. I mean, she deserves it all as well, because like we say, you know, she's not got it right in a couple of races throughout her career so far. She got everything right tonight, Druids say go, and little Flamingo, she's done the business for them. £15,000. I mean, we've got some really, really good Cat 1s throughout the calendar, of course, and we've got some big prize money on offer, and Druids say go, you know, she's just unbelievable. She's a great bitch. She's so speedy, and she just was never going to get caught.
No, she wasn't, absolutely. So you can follow her progress and follow her through to the Oaks. And in terms of the big races, absolutely follow those that are going to happen over the next few days, because, you know, we are spoiled at the moment. I mean, even Doncaster with the Yorkshire Derby and the British Bred St Ledger at the moment, they've got plenty going on.
Absolutely. Now we saw Patrick heading to the podium. We're now going to catch up with him once again with Emily.
Yeah, well, the presentation is now being made for Druids say go, a great winner of the Yarmouth Derby. Again, joined by Patrick. Just wanted to touch, obviously, the last 2 years of Koulibaly Shadow, slightly disappointing in the finals. He's gone off favourite, but Druids say go tonight. Flamingo, as we found out she's called, she went off favourite, but just did everything right.
Yeah, she does. She's one of them, you know, like now with the last 21 races, 17 wins. It's amazing for the bitch, especially. You know, she runs at the highest level really all the time, and yeah, what she done tonight was amazing really. Her back straight pace as well is very, very good, and yeah, she's just a winner, isn't she? And yeah, we're over the moon, and thank you to Yarmouth Stadium. Thanks for you for covering all this, and yeah, it was a great night.
And we've just been mentioning the Oaks in the studio as well, and that's going to be the plan for her.
Yeah, that's the plan for her, yeah. She trialled last year around Perry Bar. She done some good sprint times, but she wasn't quite ready for it. She only just come out of season. And yeah, she's going to go to Perry Bar straight from here.
Thank you, Patrick, and many congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done to Patrick, and he was fifth, I think, at the start of the day in the championship.